Morning, guys. How you doing? We're going to do some building today with Bolt.New. It is just before 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for about an hour. I started getting up at 5 in the morning based on a podcaster I listen to. I'm not sure if anybody knows Bedros Koulian. If anybody's looking to get their life in order, especially guys, I highly recommend him. Money, meaning, and self mastery are things that he covers. But we got coffee, we're ready to go, and we're going to be talking about some things that you can do in Bolt.New today. Many people love to get started and show things like to do lists or task lists apps. I've seen a few other interesting things, but I think that's generally where everybody starts. And maybe everybody's a little sick of seeing stuff about how to build a to do list app. If you want to build a to do list app, follow the steps I'm going to go through today and you'll get there. But instead, we're going to create something else, which is going to be a color palette generator. So hang tight and let's switch over to our work mode view. So here we go. We're over in Bolt.New. If you're not familiar with Bolt.New, it's no problem. Just go to Bolt.New website. You'll see this interface. It's a tool by StackBlitz. I'm loving this tool. I've been using it for about 4 months, really since it came out, and it has been empowering for me. So if you've never built anything in Bolt, go over, give it a try. You do get a free usage every day, so you can check it out. There is a monthly limit, but if you're getting started, give it a try. I think that you'll really, really like it. So what we're going to do is really look at what I think is a good way to start projects. I have been looking at a bunch of different people on YouTube. I would suggest having a peek or subscribe to my channel if you want to get an idea of different builds and different build strategies. We're going to take a look at the brief generator here. So I've got a prompt brief that I use, and I actually learned this from Jad over at AI Tooltip. I like to give credit where credit is due, so if you want to learn more things about UX and UI and things like that, he's got some good videos, and this is where this is coming from today. So what we've got is a brief here. I'll make this a little bigger so you can see it better. I think that's probably better. So when we get started, a good place to go is really at this portion. We want to build a fill in the blank. What's the product type? Is it a mobile app? Is it a website? Is it a web app? We want to name that project. So it's called project name, and it's for this type of a target user. You want to make sure that you have the main goal put in there about what the objective is for the tool itself. And then I added this, the user must be able to, and then add 3 to 5 simple features that you want in this thing. You don't have to do this portion, and to be honest, you could stop here and Bolt will build you something. And will it always be amazing on the first crack? No, but you can play with it and make it better. I've just found that this approach is more efficient. Every time you prompt Bolt, it does take tokens. So if your token is unclear, well, you're going to get what Bolt gives you. It's AI, so it's going to take the liberty and build what it thinks you want. So I would recommend just giving it a few more parameters. I have tried very complex types of prompts as well, but I found that sometimes things go off the rails a bit. So let's come back here. What we're going to build today is a color palette generator. So we're going to call this thing, it's a web app. right? So it's not just a website. We might build that after and show it as a landing page. But to start, we're going to do a web app, and we're going to call it Universe, and it's for busy graphic designers who might be looking for inspiration. The main goal here is really to provide randomized color palette generation, and we're going to make sure that it's for graphic designers, and I want users to be able to press a button to randomize the palette generation. I want it to show the visual display of the palette on screen, and I want it to be able to show the color codes displayed below as well. So I want it to have a second prompt area where the user can enter a preference, and it's going to have export functionality, and I want it to have a go back feature. So let's copy this prompt, and we'll come back over to Bolt, and we're going to pop this into the box, and we're simply going to hit enter. And now we're going to be patient and see what happens. So it's thinking, it's doing something, and now it's going to say, great, I'm going to help you do this. And the really solid thing about Bolt is that it creates everything you need for you in your structure. This might not seem like a big deal if you've never built anything before. I've also been taking a course by Bolt.New to actually know how to program stuff. It's called Code Fast. But it's created all these pages. If we look at what it says it's done, it has now created Universe in the requested features, click to generate palette, and generate the scheme, the visual color display, the preferences, the export functionality, and the go back feature. So here we go, we've got a generator. Let me turn off my little preview of me and go like this so we can see it a bit better. Like the screen a little smaller so we can see the full view. And what we do is really just hit generate new palette. There's the new palette. We have all of the codes that we want to be able to view. We can say, look, I really only want 3 colors. Well, now it's down to 0. 2 colors, 3 colors, 4 colors. You know, let's say we have, we can go up to 8, so that's kind of neat. And you can play around with this. If you want to make the whole interface prettier, just say, please make it more pretty. So there you go, guys. There's a simple idea of what some of the things that you can do in Bolt. Have fun with this. Play around with this. This is like my new favorite tool to use. There are others that I've used. Some of them are just too technical for me. I'm learning my way through this and fumbling and bumbling. In fact, recording this video was kind of a pain and kind of tedious. Things weren't working. One thing to mention as well is Bolt can sometimes take a long time. There's a lot of people that are also interested in this tool, so the servers are overloaded. If you've got a lot of applications running on your computer, it might run slower as well. I think I'm going to need to figure out a better video recording tool so that it doesn't chew up so much bandwidth on my computer, or memory I should say, and figure out what to do. But if you like this kind of stuff, you know, pay attention to what I'm doing. If you like, you can leave a comment of things you'd like to see built in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.